So for this short story demonstration, first of all, I'll explain where I found my ideas for this story. Well, they were all just laying around. So sometimes you find ideas just in life as you happen along, or you see something interesting and you wonder about it and you have questions. Ideas are like things in a way that you can collect. You collect all your ideas, you collect things that you like, things that you're interested in, and you can write them down. You can put pictures of them in a folder on a Google Drive. You can collect them on a shelf. However you want to collect your writing ideas, you just put them all together and then you can make a story. So here I have a collection of different things, and I'm going to make a little story and talk about some different things that come up when authors are writing. So when you're planning, why do you think it's important to plan ahead? Well, to make a story interesting, to make a compelling plot, you have to have conflict, climax, resolution. You got to have some protagonists, some antagonists, and you have to have characters that people are interested in. So here I've got the princess and her talking horse and the party flamingo and a warrior here, all starting out in their peaceful kingdom. However, they have to have a problem. So the problem here is that time has stopped, which you might think would be nice because then you would never grow older. But then your plants don't grow, your seasons don't change, and you run out of food, and there can be all kinds of problems with time standing still. So they have to make it through this swirling vortex across the river of perpetual youth to the dreaded analog clock to unlock the secret of time to be able to continue living in their kingdom. So then I've got my villains over there. I have the heart-shaped king, the king of hearts with the googly eyes. Everybody with googly eyes has to be a villain. And then the black car and the marginalized athlete. So they're over there, and they're going to try and stop our group of heroes over here. So when I am planning, I might have an outline of things that are going to happen. So I know what the problem is, I know where my beginning is, and I know where the ending has to be. But the middle and all these other elements, they can be moved around. So sometimes you might decide, well, it doesn't really work for this to happen here. I might want them to go to the vortex after they've crossed the bridge. Or you might decide, well, there's not enough going on in this story. I need to add some more problems. So you might have somebody destroy the bridge, or bring in some other army to fight off these heroes, or put up other obstacles in the way that they have to get around. What do you do when you're stuck? Well, sometimes maybe my heroes have made it through the vortex successfully and they're on their way to the bridge, and then we get there and realize, this bridge is breaking down. It's got holes in it. That's this part over here, you can't get up it. How are we going to climb up it? Oh no, I can't make it. You'll have to go on without me. Ah. I'll just blast it. I'll blast it away. Well, if the bridge gets blasted away, how are we supposed to cross the river then? That doesn't do any good. Why do we need to even cross the river? Let's just party right here. We can be happy anyway. We don't have any food, remember? Oh, So you can sometimes get your characters together and just let them think and talk things through. That's one of the things that one of the strategies that I use when I'm stuck. I just get my characters together and let them have a conversation, and they tend to figure it out. Sometimes, though, your villains might put a really severe obstacle in the way. Writer's block. And then what are you going to do? They get across the bridge finally. They're over here, but then you don't know how to get them to the end of their journey, and you're just completely stuck and you don't know what to do. Well, sometimes then if your characters can't figure that out, sometimes it's okay to go and write on a different part of the story. And I might go over here and see what my villains are doing and let them talk about it. And they'll say, oh, I hope they don't discover this secret about how to get across, or this magical potion. We'd better hide it from them. And then somehow they find it out. They get across. So you can think these things through as you look at the story from a different perspective. Bring in some other characters, maybe. You never know. That's where your collection of ideas can help you when you don't have a solution to a particular problem where you're stuck. You can go back and look at your ideas. Well, what other characters or situations can I bring in that would help them to demolish the writer's block and get to the castle? Also, when you are stuck, it's okay to ask for help. Sometimes you might want to ask a friend, or ask another adult or teacher or another writer what they might do in this situation. If you've looked at all your ideas in your idea notebook and nothing is helping you there, as I mentioned before, you can also introduce other characters or something else to help you figure it out. So sometimes here all my characters are stuck at this writer's block, which is just too big and impervious to blasting, and the flamingo can't fly over it because it's too high, or has a force field, or whatever it might happen to be. So you could even introduce a new character and ask that character for help. So, oh, great hover car, what can we do to get around the impassable writer's block? Well, the block is high and it has a force field that goes up, but it doesn't go from side to side. You can just go around it. Oh, thank you so much, great hover car. So then we go around. Woohoo, look, there's a secret path that goes to the side. And we've gotten to the Castle of Time to unlock the secrets of the analog clock. So then they have gotten around the writer's block.